She was born to be resealed. She decided, absolutely not. 1,000-year empress. Reborn in a baby's body. With a list. Reverse the crazy curse, part 3. The first name just arrived. His name was Lord Vessen, 3rd Pact signatory. She's been waiting. Kaortan didn't build one agreement. He built 7. All still active. Vessen's family signed the 3rd one 9 generations ago. The deal: protect the bloodline, stay silent about the stone. Simple. Silent about what? About her. About what Kaortan actually sealed. The final term of that pact is where this gets unhinged. When the dragon princess comes of age, the seal transfers to her. Kaortan didn't free her. He built a new container. She is the container. She knew this on day 1. She has been planning ever since. Vessen came to check the container was functioning normally. First mistake. Rendael met him in the main hall. Full protocol. Full fake smiles. 2 men performing warmth at each other with 0 genuine intention. Comment below, which one would you trust less in a dark corridor? Vessen requested a formal introduction to the Dragon Princess. Completely standard. No one could refuse it. That was the point. Legitimacy as weapon. The nursery was prepared for the visit. Nurses straightened everything twice. She filed it all. She watched every adjustment, every phase, and filed everything immediately. But little did they know, she had been ready for this visit. Vessen entered the nursery like a man certain he'd find nothing. He looked at the crib the way an appraiser prices ordinary things. She looked back with the teal eyes of a 1,000-year sovereign. He didn't notice. Men like Vessen never see what they decided to ignore. He spoke to his aide, assessment normal, development appropriate, no concern. She filed everything. His patterns, his omissions, every lie by silence. She recognized that rhythm. Kaortan used the exact same one. 14 minutes. He left convinced the visit was done and clean. Babe! The visit hadn't even started. She conducted it, not him. She already had everything she needed. He left knowing nothing. On day 93, Vessen held a private council meeting. No witnesses. No record. No servants. He thought it was fully contained. And this is where things get truly insane. She didn't need to be there. She had mapped the entire council from the receiving ceremony on day 3. She knew exactly which servants passed through that corridor and when. She knew which nurse had a sister working near that meeting room. Information moves through the people nobody watches, and she watched all of them. She spent 90 days making herself known. Quietly. Systematically. Not as a threat. As someone harmless. That's the whole genius. On day 95, she decided it was time to make her move. She waited for Rendael's morning visit and did something new. If you are not screaming right now, check your pulse. She reached for his hand. Both hands. Deliberate. Completely unhurried. Both hands. He went completely still. 0 idea what was happening. He gave her his hand. Smartest thing Rendael has ever done. For seconds of contact. She read the curse entirely through his skin. The episode was coming. Tonight. During the dinner. She had 4 hours. He didn't know what she told him. But he felt it anyway. He arrived at that dinner already braced for something he couldn't name. The episode hit at 40 minutes. Earlier than she had estimated. She sent the warning with her hands. He had listened. Rendael excused himself from the table. Calm. Controlled. Masterclass. Vessen watched him leave and noted, the curse advancing, timeline correct. The dinner ended early. Vessen left with less than he came with. She said watch this and proceeded to E&D that entire evening. Rendael came straight to the nursery afterward. Floor. Immediately, he looked at her and said, "You knew." Not a question. A conclusion. She looked at him with the teal eyes and said nothing. 0 words needed. 0. He had figured it out himself. And this is where Vessen makes his third and final mistake. He requested a physician. Formal developmental assessment. Very official. Purpose: confirmed she was controllable. Predictable. Operating within safe parameters. The physician arrived at the hour Nisefor was typically sleeping. She was not sleeping. Sitting completely upright. Teal eyes open. Watching the door. Ready. He noted, alert for age, within normal variation, no flags raised. This is straight up cheating. She performed normal with total precision. Perfectly cooperative. Every reflex exactly right. Nothing suspicious anywhere. She let him find exactly what he expected to find. Every time. Can we all agree that this baby is simply built different? Physicians report, no abnormalities detected, normal development confirmed. Clean. Vessen thanked him. Then immediately went after the head nurse. The head nurse, the woman who saw the arms on day 77. The one who chose not to report it. And held that choice. Vessen asked her directly about the dragon princess. Very professionally. She said, healthy, nothing unusual to report. Face completely steady. Don't mess with that nurse. She held without a single crack. 3 legitimate avenues. 3 nothing results. Every door, same empty room. Vessen had one option left. A private audience with Rendael. He was about to make the biggest mistake of his life. The final term of the Pact. Let me explain how dark this is. When Nisefor reaches maturity, the seal transfers directly into her body. She becomes the new stone. The new prison. For herself. Kaortan designed a dragon princess who'd volunteer for her own sealing. This is absolutely unhinged. The architecture of his betrayal is breathtaking. She knew the full plan from day one. She came here to stop it. Not to cure the curse. To dismantle the entire structure underneath. 0 to hero? No! 0 to Empress dismantling a 1,000-year trap. Vessen delivered his presentation with warmth and deliberate incompleteness. He said she'd need to be separated from the palace eventually. Rendael said, separated how? Voice completely level. Not one flinch. Vessen explained just enough to make the separation sound like honor. Rendael looked at him. Long measured. Then he made a decision. He said, I will consider the timeline when the time is appropriate. Vessen left satisfied. He absolutely should not have left satisfied. Rendael came directly to the nursery. Floor. No staff. Immediately. He sat down. He looked at her. He said, tell me. Thumbnail frame, she held his gaze, ran the calculation, then she spoke. Not a baby sound. A word in the language of Atlantis. 900 years old. Reborn. And she said it with perfect pronunciation. The word meant, I know. In the old tongue. A language no one speaks. Rendael had studied the old tongue once, briefly, as royal education. He recognized the word. And his face went completely still. She said a second word. It meant, wait. She meant every letter. Bro sat on the nursery floor until the lamp burned out completely. Next morning, a formal message to the Pact Council. Signed. Sealed. Final. The Dragon Princess's timeline belongs to the palace alone. No exceptions. Vessen read the message before his carriage cleared the main gate. He understood exactly what it meant. He was furious. He left anyway. In her first life, Tarasa moved enemies with armies. Entire armies. In this one, 2 words in a language dead for 900 years. Same result. Same patience. 1 empress. 1 plan. 1,000 years. Vessen is gone. The first name on her list has been moved. 6 names remain on the list she has carried since the stone. Rendael visits the nursery twice a day now. Sometimes 3 times. He brings the sea dragon pendant every time. He doesn't know why. She knows exactly why. She's not going to tell him yet. The second name? Already moving toward the palace. Already in motion. Subscribe, because what she does when name 2 arrives is unhinged.